What is up, guys? You know what it is. This is Thursday's Thoughts with your boy, Brian. Man, another week is coming to an end. It's already Thursday, and a lot of thoughts on my mind this week. It's been a really busy week, but a really good one, man. I heard a few things this week that really resonated with me. I was listening to Theo Vaughn's this past weekend. It's one of my favorite podcasts. He's a hilarious comedian, but he gets in depth with some real feelings, and that's why I really like him. He's super open and raw. But he quoted somebody by saying, I think it was Duncan Trussell he was quoting, tend to the garden that you can reach. And that really kind of resonated with me because, with my OCD and my anxiety, sometimes, I want to tend to every garden that's around me, and fix all these issues and address everything at once. And I've been realizing more and more that I can't tend to every single garden. And if the garden that's the most important is going to get tended to, that it really needs most of my attention. And that garden is my home. That garden is, my daughter and my girlfriend. Um, and, our lives, what's going on in their lives, what's going on with my lives. Like, that is the garden that I can tend to. And when I start spreading myself real thin and working on too many things at once, that's when I get into an uncomfortable state. And not the uncomfortable state that we talked about on the last Thursday's Thoughts, but a unhealthy, uncomfortable state. One that just creates a lot of confusion and frustration. So I've been practicing lately to just remember that there's certain things that I can't be in control of, and that I just have to let somebody else deal with, probably the right person for that job. So I'm really going to keep that in mind as we, move forward this week and into next week. And another thing that I've found myself doing lately is practicing on handling my emotions in professional settings, and not emotions where you externalize them, but for instance, having a tough conversation about delegating tasks with one of your superiors that might be a little uncomfortable for whatever reasons, but remaining calm on the inside during situations that normally would cause discomfort, and remembering that the only thing that I control is the way that I react to situations. And in the big picture of things, the way that I react is very, very important and can be a foundation for future developments if I'm able to, control those emotions correctly. A lot of stuff I need to learn to just let go, and that kind of ties into attending to the garden that that you can reach, because a lot of those extra emotions are tied into stuff that's not our garden. So that's kind of Thursday's Thoughts this week is work on controlling our emotions internally. How we start feeling inside that sometimes can lead to external factors, but working on it on the inside for our own mental status and mental health, and also remembering that we can only tend to our own garden. We can only we're gonna get the best results when we work on the medium that is best suited for this task. So, guys, just keep doing your thing, keep grinding. It's almost 5 o'clock, so I'm going to have to get out of here pretty soon. But this is another episode of Thursday's Thoughts. We'll come back at you later with some NFL picks for the Super Bowl this weekend. I'm pumped about that. But until then, man, this is Thursday's Thoughts.